Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt someone's presence? They haven't said a word. They aren't wearing the most expensive suit. Yet, the air around them carries an invisible pressure that demands respect or even fear. Now, look in the mirror. Why is it that despite your best efforts to be nice, to smile, and to be polite, people still look right through you? Why do your words vanish into thin air during meetings, while someone else gets total silence with just a single nod? Here is the cold, hard truth. The world does not judge you by what you say. It judges you by how you occupy space. The human mind is an ancient scanning machine. In the first 0.05 seconds, a stranger's brain has already decided if you are a predator or prey. If you don't control your body language, you are stamping prey on your forehead every single day today. Psychovive is decoding the dark signals of nonverbal communication. These are the techniques used by politicians, master manipulators, and alpha leaders to dominate the crowd without wasting a drop of saliva. Do not look away. If you miss rule number 3, you will remain a shadow in your own life forever. Part 1. The core codes of power 1. The stone statue. Effect: the power of stillness. Most people mistake confidence for high energy. Wrong. Weak people are constantly moving. They fix their collars, shake their legs, lick their lips, or dart their eyes around. Why? Because their nervous system is overloaded. They are physically leaking anxiety. The most powerful people are terrifyingly still. Watch a leopard before it strikes. There is no wasted movement. The technique: when you speak, keep your head fixed. Do not nod excessively like a bobblehead doll begging for approval. Physical stillness sends a subconscious message: I am in control of this situation, and I do not need your permission to exist. 2. Spatial dominance. The primal instinct in the animal kingdom. The alpha always takes up the most space. Humans are the same. Insecure people tend to shrink, folding their arms, crossing their legs, looking down. They are trying to become invisible to avoid attack. To be confident, you must learn to invade. The technique: widen your shoulders. Put your arm on the back of the chair. When standing, keep your feet shoulder width apart. Do not be afraid to touch the empty space around you. When you claim space, your brain actually releases testosterone, the dominance hormone, and lowers cortisol, the stress hormone. You don't just look confident. You are chemically changing your blood composition. 3. The law of the gaze. Ocular pressure. They say the eyes are the window to the soul. But in power psychology, they are a weapon. The weak are always the first to break eye contact. However, be careful. Staring without blinking makes you look like a psychopath, not a leader. The Psychovive code. Use the 80-20th rule. Look into their eyes 80% of the time when they are speaking. But when you speak, slowly look away for a second, then lock back in. Crucially, when you finish a strong sentence, remain silent and hold the gaze for 2 extra seconds. That silence, combined with direct eye contact, creates immense psychological pressure, forcing the other person to submit or reveal the truth. 4. The velocity of authority. Remember this: the one who rushes is the servant. The one who takes their time is the master. Confident people never rush. They don't walk fast, talk fast, or react fast. Haste signals a fear of losing an opportunity or a fear of inconveniencing others. The technique: slow everything down by 10%. Slow down how you turn your head when someone calls your name. Slow down the way you reach for your glass of water. This slowness is a declaration: the world waits for me. I do not run after the world. 5. The power touch. Confidence is also shown by a lack of fear regarding physical contact. Within polite boundaries, a pat on the shoulder at the right moment, a handshake with the palm facing slightly down. These are all subtle signals of status. Part 2. Deep psychology. The root of "we" is this so hard for us to do? Because deep in your subconscious, you are terrified of judgment. You are afraid that if you act powerful, people will dislike you. But here is the reality: people might like a weak person, but they only follow and respect a strong one. Do you want to be loved out of pity or admired for your strength? True confidence doesn't come from what you have in your wallet. It comes from accepting this fact. Even if the worst happens, you will be fine. Body language is just the shell. But if you reinforce the shell long enough, the core will change. It is the fake it until you become it effect. Part 3. Conclusion and call to action lesson. Confidence isn't about tension. It's about the relaxation of the one in charge. Tomorrow, try this small experiment. When you walk into a coffee shop or office, do not look down at your phone. Keep your chin up, focus on a distant point, and walk at a deliberate, slow pace. You will see people automatically move out of your way. That is the power of nonverbal communication. Final words. Thank you for joining Psychovive on this journey into the shadows of the mind. The world is a massive stage, and you were not born to play an extra in the background. If you find value in this dark knowledge and want to acquire more psychological weapons to master your life, hit that subscribe button on Psychovive and turn on notifications right now. We don't teach you how to be nice. We teach you how to be strong in a world full of predators. Leave a comment below. I choose strength if you are committed to changing yourself starting today. Stay victorious, and I will see you in the next dark corner of psychology. Psychovive. Awaken your dominant instinct.